Hello everybody, my name is Lucy. I'm with the U-Haul company, and today I'm here to show you how to install a trailer hitch on a Ford Transit van. Let's get started.
You will need the tools seen here to complete this installation.
Alright, what we're going to need is a 15mm socket, a 5-inch extension. We'll also need a 3/4 inch socket, and then we'll have our impact. Our hardware kit comes with bolts, or spacers, or washers, the nuts for them, as well as self-tapping screws. Directions to do first would be to insert each self-tapping screw to thread the holes. So what we're going to want to do is go halfway in using our 15mm socket, and then back them out again. And then we'll back it up. And we'll repeat that process on this one, as well as on the passenger side on both sides. Now I've completed the threading of the 4 bolts for the self-tapping screws. What I'm going to do is I'm going to install the 2 drop bolts. These are the carriage bolts with the spacers, our washers, and then we have our nuts. Our hardware kit comes with 2 fish wires, 1 for each side. We're going to take the first one, put your spacer through, thread your carriage bolt, like so. And then we're going to feed it through the open access frame rail here, right into that hole. Pull it through and down. Leave your fish wire on so we can position the hitch in to its position without losing that bolt. And now we're going to repeat that process on the passenger side. Run your fish wire into the back of the access of the frame rail. Grab it. Just pull that right through there. And get that to drop down like that. And now we're ready to get our hitch into position. So when you're putting the hitch into position, as you can see from both sides, we're going to have to be a little bit more gentle to this end because of the exhaust. We don't want to knock that bolt up and struggle. So I'm going to raise it up into position a little bit more with this awesome hitch jack that we have. If you don't have the jack, you'll probably have to have a couple of friends help you hold it. But U-Haul has designed and made this for us to make our life a little easier. It's definitely worth it when you're doing it on your own. Get this up just enough. And now I'm going to take the fish wire on the passenger side, pull that hitch down a little bit, put it right through that hole, and then I'm going to slowly move the hitch back. It's on that jack again. Pop that baby down just like that. And then I'm going to go to the driver's side and do the same thing. Grab that driver's side fish wheel or fish wire, put it through the hole, down like that. Now I'm going to raise the hitch into position a little more. Now that I got that lined up, and that one's still lined up, I'm just gonna whistle this just a little bit. All right, now I'm just gonna jack it up a little bit more. I'm gonna make sure both the holes for my self-tapping screws are lined up here, and both of them are lined up here, which they are. So I'm going to put some pressure on the hitch by pushing it up against the frame so that it doesn't move out of place with my nice jack here. Looks good. I have my 2 self-tapping screws that we pre-did threads for. I'm just going to start them in here. And sometimes just the edge of the frame of the hitch can rub up against where you're trying to put them bolts in. So not having the hitch too tight up there, so you can move it around a little bit. And then I'm going to take my fish wire off of my rear carriage bolt. The washer has little edging on it. It's like grippers. We're going to put it up facing the hitch. I'm going to get that washer on there like that. I'm going to get the nut on here. I'm just going to make that hand tight like that. And then we're going to go over to the passenger side and do the same thing. All right, now I'm going to take the self-tapping screws and install them. I'm going to remove my fish wire from my rear carriage bolt. The nice thing about it is I can stick my hand right in that open frame rail. Can't use the fish wire to do it. Little hands help. Make sure that's in there good. I'm going to take the washer, remember with them grooves up, get that on there. And I'm going to put the nut on there. I'm going to cheat a little. I'm just going to push down on that bolt, make life a little easier. Make sure it's locked in there. And now I'm going to use the impact to get these into the frame rail. Once I get them into the frame rail, then I'm going to torque this per spec. All right, now I'm going to just get these in here, but I'm not going to tighten them down all the way because we want to torque them. We don't want to impact them tight. So it's going to be a little loud. Now we're going to go to the passenger side and make that same amount of noise. And if you notice, I didn't push all the way to where I couldn't back away. You don't want to impact them in. They need to be torqued in. So we're going to take care of that right now. And all right, so I got 75 foot-pounds this is set at. Every one of these bolts need to be at 75 foot-pounds. However, this is a 3/4 inch socket, and this is our nifty 15 millimeter. So I'm just going to start off with the 15 millimeter. Get it set in there, and we're going to just listen for our clicking sound. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. And I'll come back and do that one after I'm done doing the other two over here. Oh, done. Done. Now we're going to switch our socket. All right, so this last one was a little tough, so I was just wrestling with it. What I had to do was just pull over this exhaust and get that extension in there and that 3/4 inch socket and just keep twisting on that one. If you don't have the strength to hand pull this over, you can attach a ratchet tie down to it and pull it. That's another way to do it on your own. And just keep pushing up on it so it doesn't come off that. And there's my snap. And now we'll go over to that side and do that last carriage bolt. There we go. Now all the hardware is installed and the installation's complete. Now that our hitch is completed, we'll be able to take our hitch jack out and just slide this baby out here. Get that out of the way. And as you can see, nice clean install. It's flush to the bumper, which a lot of people like about that. You got your 2-inch receiver. This U-Haul hitch comes with a welded mount for a wiring bracket, which is awesome. So that prevents you from having to install them on the plastic bumpers. People love that. We have the wide holes for your trailer chains, and it also has your towing capacity on here of 5,000 pounds with 750 tongue weight, and there's an option for weight distribution. You can tow a camper, you can do a U-Haul trailer, utility trailer, bike rack, a hitch haul. Possibilities are endless with this. You have the ability to lock in a ball mount with your 5/8 hitch pin. You have tons of options with a nice 2-inch receiver. So thanks for watching the video, and I hope I helped you learn how to install on a Transit.
To learn more about the products seen in this video, or to schedule an installation by a U-Haul Hitch professional, visit us online today at uhaulhitches.com.